making pita bread.
Today we're making pita bread. Welcome to the Basket Kitchen. We've got our helpers here. This is Colleen and Chloe. We've got a plethora of help in the basket home, all the time in the kitchen. So today we'll be making pita bread like she said. We're going to do half white and half wheat. Half and an eighth of warm water in this right now. If you don't have a mixer, you can also use your bread machine. You can put all the ingredients in your bread machine and have it mixed on the bread setting. Or you can also do it by hand for 6 to 8 minutes, mixing it by hand. Now this is just a bread hook that I have. First we're going to turn on the oven. The big trick to pita bread is having the oven nice and hot when you put them in. So we're going to turn it all the way to 500 degrees. And we're going to stick our stone in. Now this is, you can tell, has seen its better days, but it still works. This is a pizza stone. You can use a stone with edges. Any type of stone will work. And you're going to want it on the bottom rack. You want to put your rack all the way to the bottom of your oven and stick that stone in there. I'm going to take this rack out. And it calls for all-purpose flour. I've got enriched flour in there, Colleen. Okay, thank you. Actually, yeah, put the cup. And let me get the other half and you can dump it, okay? About a cup and a half. There's no science to this, just estimating a little bit. Cup and a half of white flour. Now we're going to need a cup and a half of wheat. Now this same recipe works with all white flour. We just like to do some wheat in ours. Okay, I'll let you dump it, okay? Now we need a half cup of this. Okay, go ahead and dump that, please. So we've got our flour. Now what we need is a teaspoon of salt. This is sea salt. You can use whatever salt you have. Put that in there. Okay. Now what we're going to need is we're going to need vegetable oil. And we did wash our hands, huh, clean. So we're nice and clean. No, they're clean. They just have flour on them, huh? Okay, and the next thing we'll need is a teaspoon and a half of white sugar. One. Do that. And a half. 1.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. I use this quick rise yeast. You can use whatever you have. Mixing it. It's almost done. Okay, now that it's mixed, you're going to make sure it's not too sticky and not too dry. If it's too sticky, you can add a little bit of flour at a time until it becomes not as sticky, and then if it's too dry you can add water by the tablespoon and make sure to not add too much. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to put your mixer aside. You're going to roll this into a 12-inch rope. Can you scoot back just a little bit, please? It's about 12 inches, okay. Now we're going to take a sharp knife. We'll cut this into 8 pieces. So I cut it into half and then half again and half again until I get 8 pieces. Then we're going to roll each of these into little balls. You want to help me? Okay, roll them into balls and put them in the corner. Good, you'll see. And lightly flour your surface that you'll be working on.
Mommy!
And get your ball in the middle. Okay, leave yours right there for a minute. And we want to get this 6 to 7 inches wide, about. You don't want them too thin and you don't want them too floury, so make sure you're not adding too much flour. We're almost there. And it's okay if they're not perfectly round. That shows that you homemade them.
Papa,
6 to 7 inches round. It'll look about like ready. Okay. Do it yourself. Okay, I'll help you. Here's okay. Yours. Yeah, we're doing it. Good job. Okay. About like that. As you can see, they're not perfectly round, which is fine. As you can see, pita bread is pretty forgiving. That's healthy. Thank you, Celine. You can see it doesn't take much flour. Just don't want to stick it to the countertop. Okay, now we've got them all rolled out, and you want to cover them to keep the moisture in as they are rising in a warm spot. So you'll let them rise for 30 to 45 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll check them and see what they look like. They should be almost doubled in size. And then we'll bake them. Welcome back. And let's look at our pita bread. They have raised quite a bit. I wouldn't say doubled in size, but it's been 30 minutes. We're going to try a couple. It says for you to put them upside down on the stone. So you put it on the bottom stone down there on the bottom rack. Another way to cook it, I looked up, is you can put it on a cake rack directly onto the oven rack. Another way to cook your pitas can be by frying them. You put a little bit of olive oil in a pan and you fry a couple minutes on either side of the pita bread, and that'll give you a different taste. Okay, welcome back. We've got the pitas that have been raising. We're going to try and put 2 or 3 on the stone. 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll flip them and we'll do 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. So not very long on the first side. Let's hope that they worked. I have flipped them at 30 seconds and now put them in for a couple more seconds, and this is what they look like. This one's got a pocket in it. Put it under a damp rag to get them to be soft. Put them under there. We'll go ahead and put these in here. Get as many as you can. Right, we'll put those in for 30 seconds. And see how they look. Welcome back. I'm excited. So after 30 seconds, I flipped these. And as you can see, this one is a perfect pita. You can see there's going to be a good pocket in that one.
Mommy, that's a pocket one.
Yeah, that one has a pocket. This one didn't turn out so well, but that's okay. We are learning. Some are good and some aren't so good.
Mommy, I have a pocket one.
And pita bread is all about experimenting and seeing what works.
Mommy, I have a pocket one.
Excuse me, a pocket one? Maybe, we'll see. Watch out, scoot back. So even the ones that don't have pockets perfectly, you can make your own pocket between the 2 layers. Some different things you can try on them.
Mom.
I'll put peanut butter in it for you. So you can have them with peanut butter inside. You can have them with like a chicken salad sandwich or tuna sandwich or sprouts and meat. Or another thing that's more traditional is hummus with them.
I want butter.
So that one is puffed a little bit, and that's after 30 seconds. You turn it over. 30 seconds to a minute is about what you want. You turn it over, and then I do about 2 minutes on the other side.